Look at that. Well, hello. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's Business Opportunities Zoom. I am Pamela Gilchrist, one of your hosts, and my friend Brittany is the other host. And then we have some esteemed guests with us here tonight who are going to share, as well as some amazing audience. So we'll just get right to it. And since this is new to us, we're going to be reading tonight. This will be like Reader's Theater. I've been with Purium for about 4 years, and it's been an incredible journey, both on the health and financial levels. Today, we're going to talk to you about the whole life transformation Purium offers, health and wealth. You will learn about Purium, a company of over 20 years, who the founders are, and why it's the best. Oh, I'm supposed to be screen sharing. Okay. That's how you learn the best, is by goofing up. Look at, there's the beautiful Catherine. Let's go to the number 1 slide. My computer's slow. Must be the wind. Anyway, I'll keep reading this one while we go over. Oh, and Marty's back. She must be on stable internet. And why it's the best nutrition solution for the health problem in our country today. You'll hear firsthand from Purium brand partners whose lives have been completely transformed by this business. More importantly, you'll learn how easy it is to start your own transformation for your health and financial freedom. We all know someone who has or had cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and many other lifestyle diseases. And come on. Now more than ever, there's awareness of the big problem today with the state of food in this country. Our bodies are constantly being bombarded with toxins. One source of toxins is ultra-processed frankenfoods. Why are people eating these foods? Because of busy lifestyles enabling poor food choices, which in turn result in lack of sleep, low energy, brain fog, digestive issues, and even worse. These foods and even many nutritional supplements are laden with chemicals, sugar, inflammatory oils, artificial dyes, artificial sweeteners, pesticides, and glyphosate, and are linked to lifestyle diseases like diabetes, leaky gut, cardiovascular disease, and cancer. Glyphosate, the toxic chemical in Roundup weed killer, is found in many of these foods, and even in foods that some might consider to be healthy. Glyphosate is a mineral descaler, patented as an antibiotic, insidious and almost impossible to avoid. It is toxic and disruptive to the gut microbiome and has been linked to leaky gut, autoimmune disease, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and many other cancers. Why is it important to have a healthy gut microbiome? Because 70% of our immune system is in the gut. Up to 90 to 95% of serotonin, the feel-good hormone, is made in the gut. Poor gut health can be related to low mood, anxiety, and depression. If your gut is compromised, you can't absorb nutrients. The Purium Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation is the real food solution that is also convenient, even for the busiest of lifestyles. The simple to follow 90-day program includes a component proven in a human study to remove glyphosate, a delicious organic superfood shake that is nutrient dense and satisfying, high quality protein. 10 tablets are equal to the protein synthesis of a 12 and a half ounce steak, a parasite cleanse, and a natural sleep support. This is why people feel so good when they're on this program, because their cells are being fed and nourished while gently detoxifying. There's no shortage of people who need to lose weight, gain energy, improve their digestion, sleep better, and lift brain fog. And the ultimate lifestyle transformation checks off all these boxes. The Purium Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation has transformed thousands of people's lives. And here is just a handful of the testimonials that we put up today. I'm in the one corner, that's pre-gastric bypass surgery. And then I lost a bunch of weight and gained some issues. And then we have Brittany and Jared's transformation, and then we have a lot of else in there. She documented her transformation well there. So let's talk about who is behind this company and these high quality products. So we have our mission-driven co-founders, co-owners, Amy Venner and Dave Sandoval. They have championed the organic, non-GMO, whole food, superfood movement since 1993. And this is Amy Venner, CEO, co-founder, and co-owner. Mom of two girls, her own personal health journey helped her see the importance of real nutrition that is convenient, accessible, and affordable. And this is Dave Sandoval, co-founder, co-owner, and our formulator. He was mentored by giants in the holistic health world like Ann Wigmore and Dr. Bernard Jensen. His personal experience of losing a loved one to lifestyle disease is what inspired Dave to get on this mission. Dave and Amy's high integrity is infused into the mission of the company and reflected in many ways. First, they are the manufacturer. Manufactured by is on the label. After this Zoom is over, go pick up a bottle of supplements and most likely it will say manufactured for. By being the manufacturer, they have control over every aspect of what goes into making these products. For example, when the truck brings the ingredients, the truck is inspected. If they see mold, bugs, anything of the sort, it's rejected. If they weren't the manufacturers, they wouldn't be able to do that. And now my co-host, the lovely Brittany, is going to take over.
Okay. The Purium Manufacturing Facility Diamond Club. When a brand partner gets to the rank of diamond, they earn a trip and get to tour the facility in California, and it's fascinating. It is such an exciting moment to see the products being made and to learn about their processes. Next slide. Oh yeah, what makes this different? It's good for your body. A certified organic, we're proven glyphosate solution. There's no binders, fillers, never anything artificial. It's convenient and affordable, and it has an in-house and third-party testing. The company has taken initiative to transition to plastic-free, biodegradable, compostable packaging for everything but one product. This is important for the environment and our health. If you see the study, it says that there was microplastics found in people's brains. So, a new study finds entire spoonful of microplastics in people's brains and 3 times as much in those with dementia. By doing this, Purium has saved over 300 pounds of plastic from going into the environment. So why now is the ideal time to partner with Purium? People are prioritizing their health more than ever, and you can create extra income to offset inflation, all from home or anywhere. Build a plan B before you ever need it. Diversify your income. Don't rely on just one source. You'll be able to share powerful, results driven nutrition. People reorder monthly and align with a trusted 20 plus year company with proven stability and leadership. When you search for recession proof business categories, health and food are consistently at the top of the list. Purium is a perfect marriage of both, offering a powerful opportunity in wellness and nutrition that thrives in any economy. This business model offers residual income you can leverage. Most people trade time for money, but time is limited with Purium. Time is limited. With Purium, you're able to build an income and create more time. How? With leverage. Here is an illustration. Let's say you put in 10 hours a week to grow your business. Now imagine you find 5 friends who want to do the same, each also investing 10 hours a week. Together, that's 60 hours of effort happening every week, but you're still only working 10. That's the power of leverage, earning beyond just your own time. Now, let's hear from some friends who've done exactly that, and we're going to bust a common myth while we're at it. So the myth is only people who get in at the beginning can succeed. You have to get in on the ground floor. This company's been around 21 years. No one here ever joined even close to 21 years ago. Oh, and so we have Catherine Brown. I'd like to introduce Catherine Brown. She started her lifestyle journey in January of 2021. And yeah, take it away, Catherine.
Thank you, Brittany. Thank you, Pamela. And thank you, everyone that's here today. My name is Catherine Brown, and I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And I started my journey in January of 2021. And it started with trusting God in what He presented to me. And it was amazing because I just leaped right in, and I have learned a lot in this journey. Not only did I start taking in these superfoods for my own well-being, because my mental health really suffered back in November of 2020. So 5 years ago today, not today, but this month, I was prepared to leave the world, and I cried out to God that day, and He really showed up for me, and He showed me what I needed in my life to be able to thrive, and Purium was one of those things. And so I went on this journey. I locked arms with Allison and Jared and Alice, and Jason was around at that time. And we when we just went on this journey, and it's been amazing. Like, so many things have opened up for me since being a yes to this amazing company. But also these foods, they've allowed me to basically restore my mental health and on a cellular level, flood my body with such good nutrition. But I was, as you can see, it says that I was a trust compliance officer for Canada Revenue. So that was a government job. I was with them for over almost 20 years. And with that job came a lot of work related stress. I was bullied, harassed, and discriminated against. And it got to a point where it was so bad, and that's when I was going to end my life. And so I cried out to God, and He showed me what to do. But in November, so November is a big month all the time. It's the month that I was born. It was the month that I was reborn. It was the month that I left my government job. I left it, and I went on this journey of really stepping into what Purium has to offer. And with that, it came travel, being able to go wherever, going to Diamond Club and going to different conferences and conventions, and meeting people in person, going to Dave's Land. And it's just been really amazing that I can actually, that this is my job. This is what I get to do. I get to not only feel good and help others feel good, but I get to travel around the world and share that. So one of the things I really stepped into is traveling testimonies is my brand. I am a missionary, and I do God's work, and I'm His hands and feet on the ground. And I love that I have these powerful superfoods to nourish my body anywhere I go. So if they're eating bugs in another country, I can have my superfoods. So I've got what I need, and it's amazing. So not only is it convenient, it's also, I just know that I'm getting what I need from when I have one green shake, just one. I know that I'm getting everything I need, and it's awesome. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity because it's allowed me to really step away from what I call conforming to the world. I don't need to conform to the way the world is. I can be free in where God wants to take me, what he wants to do through me. And I don't have to worry about nutrition or, like this business can go anywhere. If you can have a laptop or a phone, and it really goes anywhere in the world. So I'm just super grateful for this. Thank you so much to Dave and Amy and everyone that's on this call. Thank you for watching. And yeah, thank you.
Wow, thank you, Catherine. I love that. Incredible. Okay, we'll get into Jason. Jason started his lifestyle in 2019, and he's a caregiver. Okay, take it away.
Take it away. I love you, Brittany. Thank you so much for the invite. I'm very blessed and honored to be here. Yeah, 44 years old. I was born and raised in Gilbert, Arizona. I'm a single father. I have two boys, Jedi, who's 11, and Jackson, who's 9, and they're eating these living foods. But my journey really started when I was in my early 20s. I was an athlete growing up, eating genetically modified supplements every day and eating ultra processed foods every day, thinking that I was healthy. And on the outside, it looked like I was really healthy. I was 210 pounds, wide receiver playing college football, 10% body fat. But on the inside, I had just a lot of digestive issues, colon issues, I had slight mild heart attacks, bad body odor, bad breath. It all comes down with the gut, everyone. It really does. So then I made a decision to kind of just transform my life in my early 20s and start going, raw, organic, plant-based more. Probably around 70% of my lifestyle was raw, organic, plant-based. And then it eventually led into Purium 6 years ago. And I said no to it for about 6 months because I thought I was on the right path, which I was. I was on the right path. But I had to humble myself a little bit. I had to humble myself. And then eventually Purium just kept on coming in, and started researching the company. And once I started researching the company, it aligned perfectly with my soul purpose and my mission. And my sole purpose and mission is to have clean food and clean water and clean soil for everyone, for the animals, for the insects, for us. And so once I started researching Dave Sandoval and his background and his mission, and Amy Venner and what they believed in, and the mission statement of the company, how they grow this food, how they dehydrate it, what the community really stands for, and that type of medicine, I was all in. I was really all in when I took my first sip of my shake. So I'm super sensitive physically and emotionally and spiritually. And I remember taking my first shake in Texas, and it literally electrified me everywhere. I was just like, "Do, do, 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 do," right? I was just in it. It felt so good. And it immediately showed me that I was nutritionally deficient. Even though I was raw, organic, plant-based for a good 15 years before Purium came into my life, it showed me where I was still depleted in minerals, depleted in nutrients. And then it helped me dive deeper into releasing and shedding parasites and worms, candida, heavy metals, growth hormones, glyphosate, pesticides, and herbicides. And then eventually I just tapped into the business and knew that I wanted to pay it forward and share it with family and friends and people that come into my life, and help people awaken from, these internal hellish conditions that we normalize as happiness, as joy. And now I'm a diamond in the company. I have 1,000 people in my downline, and I'm building my business all across the world. So I appreciate you guys so much. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you.
Bro.
Thank you so much, Jason. Oh my gosh. This community is just the best. I love it. And now here I am. Here I am. Okay, I'll share. My name is Brittany. I am 32. I started with Purium in 2023. And the whole reason why I even got onto the Purium was because I was feeling very unhealthy. I have battled with addiction, and that it took me out a good portion of the time. And I know I was not feeding my body any good nutrition at all. So I stumbled upon Purium through my friend Heather, and I just seen her transformation, and I was like, wow, I really need to do something, because when I got sober, I was 170 pounds, and I was really, really afraid of going back out just to fix, or just to do a quick fix weight loss. I've also done jobs. I worked in the construction trade too. So with having addictions and going through jobs after jobs, I had like low energy, low everything. I wasn't in my right mindset. So it wasn't until Purium came into my life, when I did like the 3 month program, that I started to um, love love the foods and love how I was feeling. And I lost 30 pounds, and I couldn't believe it, because I have been trying to keep a balance of myself, and it was really hard. And so, yeah, and why I even joined Purium, just seeing the results and how good I really felt. I believe that I could share this with other people who may be struggling with the same thing, and help people look, feel, and perform better than they were before. And this is my why of driving people to, or wanting to help people succeed. And I wrote down some things too. I've been in construction for years. Yeah, joined Purium to help with my mental health. The business side of things is I get to truly help people look, form, feel better. And I get to be a professional friend maker. I love that so much. I get to meet people and everything. I get to step into leadership that I've never been able to do before. And I get to be surrounded by a really amazing community. I also get to pick the people who I want to be in this community with me, and who I see the vision and everything. Um, and yeah, and this community helps me to do the scary things that I don't think I would have done before if I didn't have that push and people around. And it's fun because I do get to earn while I learn. Well, I get to earn while I learn, and it's so good. And I've reached consultants, so it's a start. I am also all in for this business. I'm not giving up on this dream, because it truly is really important to me, and I really do see the huge benefits that it does have. And I'm really, really excited to share it with everyone. And yeah, I think that's all I have to share. So thank you so much for everyone who came. Sarah and Bailey, thank you for supporting me. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And yeah, thanks for letting me share. Oh, hold on, my neighbors. So we're going to debunk another common myth. I'm not a health expert, so I can't do this. The truth is, you don't need to be. You just need to be coachable and follow our simple, proven system. Let's hear from our friend, Allison, who's done exactly that. Our 2-star crown. Okay, take it away.
you. Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, so we started in October 2018. We just celebrated our 7-year anniversary with Purium, and it has been such a blessing on every level in our life. It came to me first for health, of course. That's how most people start, for their own healing. And I was already on a healing journey, like most of us, kind of were, at least mentally and ready for it. I thought I was also doing everything right. So when I started, I was a little resistant, because I was like, I'm already eating so healthy. But, the person who shared it with me was like really, I really loved that she gently pushed me to do it, because she said, just see how you feel, that you have a 60-day money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. And I'm so grateful I was open to doing that, because in the first few days, and actually right away when I tried that green juice, but in the first few days, I started to see massive results already with my eczema and certain skin issues clearing up and my mental health. And I just, I had such a profound health transformation. I knew I needed to share this. And Jared was my first customer, my husband, and you'll hear from him in a minute. But that every time I shared it with someone and saw their results, it motivated me to share it more and more and louder and further. So what started with just thinking I'm just going to share with a few friends and family and maybe have my products paid for, turned into now we have an organization of over 10,000 people around the world, all over Europe, Canada, and US. And it's afforded us the ability to retire, to actually, I was able to leave my job. I do love fashion design. That's what I studied and everything, but I didn't love the industry at all. It was sucking me dry, and it was abusive, and it was toxic, and it was all these horrible things. And as a mom, we have two girls. That didn't align with me anymore. So I love that this ignited purpose, um, and and I'm able to now do whatever I want to do. So I will be getting back into my fashion design on my terms because I have my own money and we get to be in control of our destiny and our dreams and to really get to dream again because, the system will crush all your dreams because, not realistic. But here we're able to break through all of those limiting beliefs, and the support and the community really helps to hold us, and I've been able to grow into a leader that I never would have ever dreamed I would have had the opportunity to do so. And it's given me so many gifts to us and our family. And I think, well, I'll just pass it back, but thank you so much for letting me share.
Thank you, Allison. Are we going to go to Jared?
Oh, yeah, here I am.
There you are, Jared, our two-star crown.
Thanks, everybody. So yeah, I'm Jared. I'm Allison's husband, film editor. I was, so I was really transformed by these foods. Was reluctant to start, but like once the green shake hits, I just felt it, and it changes your cravings too, which was amazing. I didn't have to restrict myself, and I lost 25 pounds in 2 months, and my asthma, my allergies disappeared too. Bonus. So no more snoring at night. I could have cats finally. And and I think what it is, the navigating health and what to eat. Everyone eats differently, but Purium really fills in the gaps, in terms of vitamins, minerals, fiber, greens, alkalizing yourself. And that's why we would have just been happy to be affiliates sharing this food that we love, but Purium has an incredible compensation plan, which, even though I was successful with film editing and marketing, those jobs were taking time away from Allison and the kids, and we wanted to work together. So travel, do all sorts of stuff, and it was always one day. But this opportunity, it was incredible. It pays you 5 times a month, and all you really have to do is take care of yourself and share what you love about it. And quickly we grew. We have 10,000 people in our organization. We bought an RV. We just bought 10 acres and built a yurt. And all these things that were one day are now, we're on our way. So it's something that I was just scared of MLM. Had all these preconceived notions about it. But like most things, you have to try it. You should give it a real chance before making these judgments. And it turns out it's a pretty amazing investment that pays dividends and networks you with incredible people, passionate, and grateful every day it's been in our life. 7 years, baby. Thank you.
Woohoo! 7 years.
Letting me
That's a
share.
powerful number. The 7 generations and everything.
Yeah.
7 years to regenerate the body and the land, isn't it?
Yep.
That's right.
So,
New
wow.
size.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So we're going to explain this to you. Oh, Pamela. Pamela, your turn. I'm so sorry. We got our Pamela trades.
Brittany, can I just say I'm really proud of you right now? Like, Seriously, you're doing very well, right? Audience? Yeah, yeah. So I'm not a health expert either. Um, I spent about 30 years very unwell mentally, and because of so much psychiatric meds and so much time in the hospital, I was almost 200 pounds overweight. And I mean, those 30 years I spent, most of them hospitalized in mental health facilities on lots of medication, lots of times strapped to a bed, lots of electric, the when they zap your brain and all kinds of wild stuff, even isolation stuff. And I was carrying around so much extra weight that I was using all the mobility products. I had something to help me get out of bed and something to help me sit on the toilet and get around downtown and walker. And in desperation, I had gastric bypass surgery in Mexico. And yes, lost a lot of weight, but I also gained some health challenges that the doctors kept saying they didn't know what was wrong with me. And I couldn't eat. And my daughter was worried that she said, Mama, you're going to have to get a feeding tube. So that's when I hired a holistic nutritionist. And she said to me, you need to order some Purium. And I didn't know what was coming. And I started by drinking a shot glass of the green juice at a time. And I just kept with it. It took me quite a few months to do 1 month of Purium because I could not consume very much, but it started to really change everything. And I started noticing huge transformations. I could eat. My mental health really started getting so much better. I didn't need psychiatric meds anymore. And all of a sudden I could walk, run, jump, and work out without pain or difficulty. And actually I felt so good I joined the company. Because I wanted to share it with everybody. And I consider myself a jack of all trades. I do a lot of varied odd jobs for friends. I like how much I learn and all the variety, but it's not steady or reliable. And I have this desire to see the world. So it's my Purium business that gives me flexibility, variety, education, and structure, but also pays me for helping others do the same, and with lots of room for growth. And as an adult with autism, I feel like this is perfect for me. And I remember my first connection with Allison on Facebook Live, and I was just, how can this girl just sit there so still? And I was sitting there thinking, wow, Pamela, you're sitting so still. So I'm getting there. So that's my share.
Wow, thank you so much, Pam. And I love your picture. It says the new crown, and I fully believe that. We are the new crown leaders. Wearing our crowns. Okay, so first, how do I make money with Purium? Earn money back in 10 days or less. 2 customers, 1 brand partner on the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation 90-day program. Commissions equal $250. The K Club bonus is $25. The Fast Start bonus is $100, and the total earned is $375. Okay. First, you get your products paid for. Get your products paid for. You can start making money right away while you build a long-term residual income from our Fast Start bonus program. There are $6,500 in just bonuses on the table. You can even you can continue to earn from Fast Start even when you're out of Fast Start yourself. by helping others succeed with our matching bonus program, which is up to $4,000 per each of your brand partners who achieve those bonuses. And you can even earn generous monthly recurring cash bonuses and profit sharing. And profit sharing. And here's what's possible for long-term monthly residual income. The arrow shows the levels where the people you just heard from are at. Which is, yeah. And you'll have access to free one-on-one coaching, mentorship support, and training on the corporate and team level. Oh, how do you get started? Start your own 90-day program. If you're coachable, motivated, and have a love for helping others, this is for you. You may be ready to join as a brand partner, or maybe you simply want to have a health transformation and start using the products. Either way, get back to the person who invited you to the Zoom. They will answer any questions that may not have been covered here and will help you determine which is the right track for you. So thank you everyone who has come and shared today. I really appreciate you guys coming on this call and taking time out of your day, and for the people who came to support. I love you guys all. Couldn't be here without you guys. Thank you so much, Pam, for hosting and getting me to do a business opportunity call. I love you guys also deeply. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Brittany. So we will just stop the screen share and the Facebook Live, and we'll ask if anybody has question. Whoops. Whoopsie. I don't know what I just pressed. Can't seem to find my Facebook Live. How to stop it. Oh, well, we'll stop recording first. And then maybe we can find